The images used in this study were collected back in 2019 on the RV Polarstern, which is the German research vessel. And we were surveying parts of the northern Weddell Sea for a biology cruise. And actually, this device was put into the water for hours at a time, collecting a photograph every 30 seconds. So, as well as us being able to take photos we're interested in, it was surveying in a very regular way the whole of the bottom of the sea that we were passing over. The AI component of this work is crucial for speeding it all up. So if you imagine that when we have one photograph of the seafloor, it could have thousands of tiny animals in the image, and it could take up to 8 hours for someone like me who knows these things really well to put a box around every animal on that picture and say what it is. What we did was we took the human learning part where we've labeled up a lot of photographs and taught the AI that's what each one of these species looks like. This dramatic change in the speed in which we can process data through AI means that something that we'd have collected 10 years ago, we might still be working on today to work through all the photographs. But now, if we go out there, we can have the answers before we even come back from the ship, meaning that we can do something immediate with that, and the data isn't out of date by the time we know what's happening. Around the world, lots of things are seen as indicators of a changing environment, such as, say, disease spreading through populations and mass die-offs of organisms, or we might see the results of fishing or something damaging the seafloor. There's lots of indicators, but also something's doing better than we expected. So with warming water, some species that might be very minor part of the environment now might prefer the warm water and do really well and completely change the habitat. So really it's the changing numbers, the changing ratios, but also anything we haven't seen before or something we see a lot then disappearing would be warning signs of climate change. So in terms of this technique, we haven't got anything we can definitely say is a new species from it yet, but we do know that in Antarctica, we find so many new species. So I'll give you an idea that 10 to 20% of the animals we'll pull up in a net could be new to science every time we go down there. So we know that this system is going to be finding new species, or in fact, having trouble with them because we haven't been able to teach it those species yet. So those will be the stumbling blocks for it, and the bits that we have to do the extra human work on then to teach it what they are once we know it's something new.